Is anybody out there?
Mark Radcliffe. 1FM. Oh, yes.
Edwin Collins, it's the midweek chart prediction on that is that it's going to be about number 11, I believe, so we finally cracked it with that. Anyway, I'm Stuart Maconie.
How are you, Mark?
I'm alright, thanks. What have you been up to this week?
Oh, well, quite a... Lard?
What?
Do you mind?
What?
I'm trying to talk here.
Oh, sorry,
what are you doing?
carry on. I'm just trying to work out that Cardigans tune.
Lard, for goodness...
I'm sorry.
For goodness sake. Time, you tosser. No, we're on the radio.
Hey, now, Stuart. Now, come on, you've overstepped the mark there. You're calling him a tosser. I call him a tosser.
Yeah,
sorry.
If you want your own whipping boy, bring Andrew Collins with you. Don't start on mine.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I was out of order.
Lard, you tosser, get out. We're trying to do a thing here.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for sorting
Okay,
out.
right.
Sorry.
Cardigans are on doing sick and tired in a bit anyway, so just forget it.
Right, okay.
Okay, then. Right.
Sorry.
Right. Anyway, so Stuart, how have you been this week?
I'm fine. I've started doing Urdu evening classes, but I've had to miss them tonight because I've come here and it's going quite well.
You need a new Urdu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, boom.
Well, ask me how it's going.
How's it going?
Well, all right, but sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Hey,
let's start as we mean to go on.
I thought I told you, you're not in this bit.
Oh, no, sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Right, so anyway, Stuart, what have you got for us this evening?
Oh, what have I got? We've got the usual smorgasbord of delights.
Oh, I see, that was a Scandinavian reference for our Cardigan friends,
I'm so
wasn't
clued
it?
up, it's unbelievable. We've got a lot of small
Not
lads.
much competition in this room, though, is there?
No, that's very true. We've got sad small lads. We've got boring tourist attractions.
Yes.
We've got periodicals of minor interest. What else have we got? What have I been doing
It's
this week?
amazing, isn't it? That why aren't the ratings through the roof for this show?
I don't know.
Who can work that out? It's a mystery to me.
I don't know. But do you want to know who I've met this week?
Oh!
I've met two of my favourite women this week. Yeah. I met Whigfield.
Oh, right.
She was fantastic.
But why should she be one of your favourite women?
I just think Whigfield's cool. I think she's underrated. You know, I just think I don't know really.
She's called Sunny, isn't she?
She's called something... Rune Carl's... No, I can't remember.
Sounds Sunny.
You're not in
you're
this
not
bit.
supposed to
Sorry.
talk now. And I also met... Now, this is the acid test that sorts out the men from the boys. Now, if you don't know who this person is, then you're just off the case, hip-wise.
Yeah.
And I also met... I went to a hotel suite. Gillian Anderson.
Who's that?
X-Files.
Yes, you see.
Lard, you're not in this bit!
I'm sorry.
Off the X-Files, and she was very nice. She was very sweet indeed, and she had a little baby with her, and it was lovely.
Right.
So that was very
You're
nice.
smitten, aren't you?
I am a bit. Yeah, I am a bit. But yeah, she's smaller than she is on X-Files.
Right. Well,
Wow, she's only about, thinking about it, she's about 8 inches tall on the X-Files, isn't it? So she's actually larger than that.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
right. Well, go on.
but do you want a quick taster of what's to come?
Let's have a quick small lad.
Quick taster of what's to come. Thanks to my namesake Stuart near York, who sent me from a free paper called The Yeller. Some excellent stuff here. One of which is hang on, I've lost this good one. Small wooden bowl, £1.
Oh, sorry.
Long rope, £2.
Sorry.
Abdominal board.
Sorry.
And he says there's something about this one, but he can't put his finger on it. It sounds vaguely sinister. Large, heavy punch bag wanted. Ask for Jack.
Not funny, that.
The first one from them. It's a great start to us. Maconie, what are you doing? I've already got rid of Lard trying to work it out.
Sorry. It's such a good tune. I just fancied it, trying to work. I can't come to... Sorry.
Give me. So I've got rid of Lard. Now,
Sorry.
Maconie's starting on it in the Buzzcocks, so we'll play that a few times over. Oh, for God's sake.
No, start again.
No,
2, 3, 4.
For goodness sake, Lard,
2,
stop,
3, 4.
Lard, stop it.
What?
Flipping heck, Stuart,
We can't get it right.
I expect better of you, to be honest. I mean, look,
We've got to get it right now.
Look, it's
a bit difficult.
Let's have this sorted once. It's not the bleeding Moonlight Sonata, is it? It's a good song, sick and tight. It's not that complicated.
It is.
I'll do it on my Bontempi, and then we
difficult.
can. I can put you all out of your misery. All right, now shut up, will you? Because I mean,
all right.
Sort it once and for all. It's a doddle, right? Here we go. It's not that simple, is it?
No, it's difficult.
Right, well, we'll sort that. Yeah, we'll sort it out a bit later. Anyway, right, never mind about that. Stuart, now, magazines of no interest. Is that where we're up to?
We've got, magazines of no interest. I would say no interest, that's rather harsh, isn't it? But let's look first at Combat Monthly. Is it Combat Monthly? No, it's just called Combat.
Right.
So it's a Combat for an undisclosed period of time it comes out. Some excellent stuff in here. I was particularly taken, as you imagine, it's about fighting.
Right.
That's what it's. The gist of it is. It's about fighting. It's,
what sort of fighting? Just like scrapping in pubs or
Thai kickboxing,
right.
that kind of stuff. In fact, one of the interesting things I found out looking at it was that the world Thai kickboxing champion is called Pud Poi Noi Warrawoot.
Yeah, he's from Barnsley.
That's now. All right, there's a slight linguistic thing here, but I mean, you think you're going to have problems in England, mate, called Pud Poi Noi Warrawoot, until you realise he's the Thai kickboxing champion. He's not having any problems at all. He could be called Doris Arse, and he wouldn't have any problems at all, would he? Mr. Arse, good to see you.
She was Taekwondo champion, wasn't she, Doris Arse?
She was briefly before that drug thing. Yeah. And there's also a great book here called The Pavement Arena. You think The Pavement Arena? That sounds quite good, and it's a very technically written book. And then you realise it's about taking the skills you've learned into the pavement arena, and then you think, pavement arena. So what do you mean? It's just fighting in the street. It's sort of giving us academic gloss to fighting in the pavement arena. It says the pavement arena is the most apt title for a book that covers the subjects of adapting and combating martial art in the street. Right. So that's good. It's nice to be encouraging that, isn't it? So with Pud Poi Noi Warrawoot.
You do know that when you leave the building tonight after ripping the middle out of this book, you're going to get savagely kicked in the throat.
No. I think it's.
There's another one actually, which is taking the martial arts near the whiskey optics as well, which is all about scrapping in pubs. It's a brilliant book. Brilliant.
Also, a more genteel publication I've found is Classic Bus. And in Classic Bus's June and July issue, there's, the letters page is extraordinary. Let's just have a look at this. Blah, 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 blah. Hang on.
Sorry.
I detest ignorant spectators who think they can take liberty with my vehicle. It's not what's it worth? It's not actually for sale. Usually shuts them up. They blow their noses. They talk about the price of fish. They're not interested in looking at the vehicle in question. They invariably have their backs to it. Is it impossible for them to step aside and let someone take a photo? That's one letter. The next letter. I am getting...
What is it like blowing your nose near a bus?
I don't know, but the very next letter, blah, blah, blah.
Sorry.
But the trouble is, we do seem to be attracting the louder, I've seen it all and done it all type of enthusiast.
No.
Hang on, how riotous can these...
bloody lucky to be attracting anybody, I'd have
thought. It's not like Glastonbury. There's not a bloke in a balaclava shouting, bad acid is there all the time. What, no, I've seen it and done it all enthusiast. I'm saying, if you've seen it all and done it all, you're not going to buzz rallies on your weekends, are you? For the man who's jaded appetite for life.
Have trouble attracting flies, then, surely. Don't mind punters.
The other thing is, most of the publications are taken up with adverts for little die-cast models such as the Leyland Tiger TS8 18304 Yorkshire Woolen VW livery. And I think, why is it only buzz enthusiasts who've got into die-cast models? Wouldn't it be great if rock fans were into small die-cast models? As when you got people saying, if I could just get a Dave Balfe, I've got a genuine 1982 Teardrop Explodes line up here.
I think there is some there. There's the small faces ceramic, isn't there? There is
the Beatles and the Stones.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there's
not. There is.
Don't just keep saying there is, because there's not.
There is.
There's not. All right, I've got another publication.
It's great, isn't it, to hear intellectual discussion, on the radio. I mean...
it's an awe-inspiring moment when three giant intellects clash, isn't it? And thank you for... they've sent it anonymously. That's a shame. If I find that if the names become unhinged, I shall read it. Oh, sorry, Murphy in Birmingham has sent me. These are some cracking books, hot off the shelves of the Farming Press. Hot off the shelves, did I say then? Hot off the presses of the Farming Press. DJ Taylor, I see, has finally got round to that 6th edition of Pig Diseases, which I don't know about you.
Eagerly awaited.
I don't know about you, but my summer holidays were going to be 2 weeks of a crashing ball without that. David Taylor's Pig Diseases. But now, you see, if your airport sort of potboiler stakes, he's been challenged by C.C. Pollitt's Colour Atlas of Diseases and Disorders of the Horse's Foot.
Yes, it's a big publication.
That's a cracker.
Is that in paperback yet, or is that still in hardback?
I think it's only in hardback. But
I think I'll wait for the paperback.
A snip at 60 quid, though.
Well,
don't you think?
I'd have 2.
Would you?
Why?
50 years of garden machinery, £18.50. Directory of courses in land-based industries. It's just a top.
I did it. Someone told me there was a lawnmower museum in Southport or somewhere.
Yeah, £5 to get in it. It's terrible.
A lawnmower museum?
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. No, in fact, while we're on the subject of Murphy, he did send she sent in some small lads, some of which I read the other night, but there's some extra ones. This was the one, Pepper's Night Spot, Baskerville Hall Hotel, your meeting place for the stable-minded. But it's a large upright freezer, serviceable, but not fashionable. I can't remember, but there was this one. I must go, there's concrete blocks, approximately 250, £35 to be taken away. See, now you'd think that's a long shot, isn't it? But in the same paper, in the wanted section, wanted any second-hand concrete block. You see, like, if only you could have married those people.
If only you could put those people together, we'd be doing a valuable public service, wouldn't
we? Would indeed. What's that you've got there, boy, lad?
Morris dancing dresses, 6 lines, including junior, senior and dinky. Some with headdresses and toe pieces. Ideal for new troupe. Sweet, why don't we?
I know, we could do, couldn't
You're
we?
up for it, lads?
Well, we'll have a go while we have a couple of tunes on, shall we?
Great.
Better do a bit of rehearsal.
All right.
Oh, nearly.
Fantastic. Boy, lad, we got there in the end. Is it here to,
I am. I've got 2 bones to pick with you.
Are you?
Pronunciation-wise.
Oh, well.
Earlier on, you played a record for 2 girls who are having their math GCSE tomorrow.
Yeah.
Math? Are you going to
I
start...
said maths.
You said math. Are you going to start saying, can I get a Dr. Pepper already go figure as well?
I did not say math.
You did. And it's Malmö, by the way.
Malmö. Oh, it's got an umlaut.
It's like Björk, Malmö.
It's like English sleeping shirt.
Yeah.
Point taken.
Nice
Did
one.
I say math?
No, you didn't.
There you are. I didn't. Conclusive
You
proof.
did.
You're right, you did.
And you said, shut up already.
Right. Anyway.
No, you didn't, Arkid.
No. Right. Here we go then. Okay. So you got some fantastic small
I've
lads
got loads.
then.
Let's start with a nice selection here. From M1 in Hull. That's rather formal, M1, but they're particularly like... telephone poles, 6 of them, 60 quid. Why didn't you say 6 telephone poles? It's just the sort of 6 of them.
It's a nice ring to that.
It has, it's got a really nice ring to it. Painted miniature cottages, lots of detail, 3 sizes, ideal gifts for people.
Not bad.
Which is very sweet. Another
Garden shed, 4 inches by 4 inches, 25 quid, suits a mole.
Who sent that in?
That, well, that's somebody that I will read out later.
You
Because
see,
it's so long
you take people's material and you don't credit them, do you? You just don't care.
That's what
you
it
don't
is,
care.
Ross.
Marky
That's
Smith
right.
told me it was the same in the fall.
Yeah. There's another sweet one here that I like from Andy in Glasgow. Old-fashioned furniture for large old house.
Well, we're talking about the telegraph poles. We've got some here from Simon Mills in Newport, Shropshire. And it says, perfect present for someone who thinks they have everything. Railway sleepers, telegraph poles, new timber, plywood, galvanised motorway crash barriers.
Yeah, nice one. Mick Kirby Geddes or something.
Reclaimed oak beams, also Staffordshire blue-shaped hedging curves.
Oh.
What?
Whoa, what is that?
What
What's
is
happening
that?
there?
How about this one from Catherine Hieronymus from Oxford's most popular free newspaper. Cabbage Patch doll, fully clothed and attractive.
Right.
That's what it, but it's bargains under £5. Conservatories.
That's-
You've got a
number?
What's
Got a
under
number for that one?
Under £5? What sort of conservatory are you going to get? It's probably
Not as good as this
cellophane.
one. Yale lock, complete with key. Well, irresistible.
That is
irresistible.
We've got a load from Mark Beach Hill, who sent us a load from various publications in the Dartford area. I think I've got one coming up that's possibly the funniest one we've had yet, but I'll let you keep looking for it in a minute. Bowels badges for sale. That's good for anyone who wanted a badge of someone's bowels. That's very nice, isn't it? He's put on... Mark has written under this, lying cheapskate, exclamation mark, because the advert says, 2 children's free entry to Thorpe Park tickets, £5. Someone's like selling these free... Oh, that is a shocker. He also suggests that Doggy Style might not be the best name for a dog grooming saloon. It's got a certain connotation that we can't go into.
I don't get that.
What about this? Here's some from the Walsall Observer, and these are sent in by Jenny from Bolton. So I don't know what... Get the Walsall paper delivered in Bolton, but there you go. I mean, this is one that's not funny. It's just tragic. It's just sad. 2 hamster balls, £1 each. I mean, how desperate do you have to be for £1? You know, people coming across town saying, "Oh, give you 75 pence." No, hold on. And there's some this blue suede chaps, brand new, £25. Turtle boot shoe, nearly new. What's that about?
Turtle, that's for your turtle, I think.
Is it right?
Yeah. Mark's also said, just to finish the quote from Mark and the various Dartford publications, naff rucksack, 15 quid. And I give you Bruno Brookes plastic face mask.
It's true.
Sorry. I was trying. Bruno Brookes, plastic face mask, brand new, good for parties, £2. I've got the number here, we're going to send for
It's Anthea Turner's number, that.
We're going to send for that. I want that Bruno Brookes face mask.
Here's one, to wear with it, though, is Justin Anstey in Cardiff has sent us some from The Citizen. Pretty silver grey, short, curly style wig, worn once. There's a story there, isn't there? Front door complete with letterbox.
Now, I know you've been thinking about this all day. Can pure lamb and rice, complete dog food, help control skin and bowel disorders? Yes! Call local agents. All my problems solved in one.
Are you going to credit who sent you all this stuff?
Robin Moore from Shrewsbury!
And who sent you that colourful sock?
Sapna and Jem, and I've not done theirs yet.
Oh, haven't you? Right.
Well, I probably have, but
Right.
I'm just trying to get myself out of a bit of
From
a pickle.
Cleveland, Ohio. This is Nick Yards, haven't you?
Tragic. The Bruno Brookes mask has gone. It's gone. Went straight away, apparently.
That's terrible.
Just run again.
You can see, though, it worn. It's not every day a Bruno Brookes plastic face mask comes up for auction, is it? £2 as well.
How many
There's
does
somebody
Bruno
at home
want?
this very moment gloating. £2 worse off.
Bruno's bought it, hasn't he? It's
Yeah. Sat at home wearing it. Okay, then.
Yes.
After
Yes, let's have a crack.
a night of preparation in full ensemble, the three mighty keyboards of Lardy Boy and me and him. And, right, go on then, Lard. You count
You
us
count
in.
us in.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was there or thereabouts, wasn't it? Right, okay then. Stuart, go on.
Yeah, we couldn't leave tonight without just mentioning some of the things which are here in England's deepest lake that Katie Hartshorn of Hounslow, Middlesex, has sent me from her local free paper, which seems to have a small section, a very interesting one. Retired gent interested in starting a small home-based leather clothing business seeks another person with similar interests. I think we all know the kind of leather clothing business that small retired gent wants to set up, don't we? Ronald Biggs, the great train robber.
Train robber.
Look, if you're just going to make fun, it's quarter to... Ronald Biggs, the great train robber, press cuttings, photos, letters, 63, 65, documented, dated, a rare collection, ideal for writer/publisher, ideal for nutter, I think is the expression you're looking for, isn't it? Drummer needed to join exciting original band, must have own sticks and keen sense of rhythm, 2 of the prerequisites.
Keen sense of humour. Visit a Welsh power station. It's fun, exciting and free. Just 1 teaspoon of uranium can provide enough energy and power for a 100-watt light bulb for at least 7 years, and it can help you grow an extra head. There you go.
That's good.
That's good.
We have moved on to sad tourist attractions.
Oh, we moved on to...
Well, have you still doing small lads? Go on.
Let me... Another music one. Drummer available, long-haired, 26. Bonham style, good credit, seeks powerful rock or pop band. No mods, students, all Blur. Like as if...
Yeah, the drummer at Blur's going to leave Blur and go and join them in the shop.
Go on, give us your tourist. Oh, I've got one here. From Newport, also in Wales, I think you'll find. And this is sent in by...
Gwent, home of Steve Strange.
Is it?
Who used to roadie for Generation X.
Fantastic. This is from Anna Girdwood of Suffolk. See, it's Suffolk. Where these people get around, don't they? He lives in Suffolk, but weekends in Wales, obviously. Visit Newport's most popular tourist attraction. Ladies wear, men's wear, children's wear, home and wine, home accessories, Marks and Spencer. Not strictly a tourist attraction, Marks and Spencer, is it?
He goes to Cardiff at weekend just to burn cottages, I believe.
Hey.
Political
satire.
Oh.
Political satire.
Have I got news for you?
No. Jez Daly from Ilkley in West Yorkshire has written in, and he's got 3 here that he's had the pleasure of visiting. Visit the amazing Honey Farm, somewhere near Scarborough. And it says probably the world's best exhibition of the living honeybee, a hotly contested mantle.
Yeah.
Come and find out why our beekeeper handles bees without protective clothing. Well, he's stupid.
Yes, that is absolutely...
Actually, I've got one that links into that nicely. Bees in WC hives, strong stock offers.
Can I, before we leave this yellow free paper that Katie of Hounslow sent me, can I just read these 2 because they're insane? This is from the message notice board. Message number 1. Has anyone seen that naughty cow of mine? Mrs. O'Leary. And secondly, Billingham Synthonia. He takes the pitch in nylon shorts, he dribbles, dummies, weaves to win the game for Imperial Chemical Industries.
What?
Worth writing.
I've got some more bad tourist attractions from Jez Daly in Ilkley. This is The Big Sheep, as reviewed by BBC One Breakfast News, which is like not many things. More fun than Ascot, it says this. One of England's top 100 attractions. Oh, all
I
right.
think it was
They say
more
what
fun
they
than
do is
acid, then.
sheep racing. It says they do sheep racing, the sport of kings.
Yeah, well, that's what the
Since
king's
when?
chasing with a pair of wellies on. That's why they're running.
But I like these testimonies here that they've got. The funniest thing we've seen in a long while, the Turner family from
Little
I mean,
Lard.
you know what? But it's been the highlight of our holiday. Kay Swallow, Wormley have. I mean, what a crap holiday it must have been.
It's been the highlight of my life. My life is an empty and meaningless shell.
Go on, lad.
The tea pottery. What's a tea pottery? Well, it's a place with
Who
teapots.
who gives a
gives a
toss?
damn? But it does say there's no end of witty and wonderful designs to choose from.
I bet there is. I bet there's an end to
yes.
it eventually.
Each one a marvellous gift, a beautiful memento, a talking point, or the centrepiece of your own teapot collection. My arse.
Your arse is the centre of our teapot collection.
The talking point, as in, where'd you get that stupid teapot?
It's a witty design, though.
Where'd you have a big arse from?
Yeah, Rhys Edwards of Haverfordwest has finally tracked down, done the Q magazine a great favour of finding out what's happened to one of our rock and roll greats, the Smurfs. 25 quid.
Invaluable. What about you, boy, lad? What are you up to? Oh, for goodness sake. I mean, don't take you all night to master it on that child synthesizer. Turn it down, Uncle Tom. Turn it down. Right, so that's more or less it for this week. We've got about 5 minutes before Lard straps his headphones on and listens to Claire Sturgis's programme, stays in this room on his own. Next week on the programme, on Monday, got Freak Power playing live, poetry from Ian Macmillan. On Tuesday, Andrew Collins will be here with his Diary of the Punk Years, acoustic session from Highland.
Mark Radcliffe, missing you already.